What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series. But you guys, it's not what happens. And I know it's been a week since we've last done this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Forgive me. It's been a week. And, by the way, I did go delete some of the old polls. Or not old polls, yes, new polls. I deleted the ones for the enemy within. I know that's a little weird. The reason I did that is because, one, I'm not proud of how I worded any of those. I thought they were very poorly worded. Two, pretty much poorly worded. And two, it just, there's so many of them, it kind of feels overwhelming. So I'm gonna have to somehow make it either, I'm gonna make it 6 choices. I'm gonna try and make it 6 choices is what I'm gonna try and do, pretty much. I'm just gonna try and make it 6 choices kind of thing, because there's either 6 to 5. No, there has to be 6 choices. Or 7. I don't know. It's one of those... Batman the Enemy Within is a really difficult game to do. And might as well start episode 5. Batman the Enemy Within is a very hard game to do because there's so many choices. Here, I can still do, you know, the main 5 because those are the ones that matter, right? Well, Batman the Enemy Within doesn't. It has multiple endings. It has... Your choices matter on that, so I'm like, well, what do I do? I think... I might have to. The Tiffany one is important, very important. So I'm gonna do the main 6 of them because there's actually a choice that originally was considered a big choice. So I don't know. It's very difficult to do. It was cluttered. Trust me, it's cluttered. I reread them and it was just cluttered. It was a mess. There was no consistency. It didn't make sense at the time like I did with. I just didn't do well. So I deleted them, probably going to go up and redo them for the Enemy Within. So the polls are not up yet. I will get them up probably tomorrow.
What did you do?
I'll get them up tomorrow because I do need to get some something for Batman Enemy.
People or a
for Batman the Enemy Within. Because I do want to do the sequel to this game, of course. And I can't do just the main 5.
Batman.
Or main 6, more like. There's actually main 6 choices and... It's complicated, is what it is. It's very, 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 very complicated to do Enemy Within.
Still need to find Lady Arkham.
There's so much to it, and there's even different endings. The dialogue choices can change your complete.
Linked to this computer.
Your complete.
If you take it offline,
it's all just complicated, okay? It's just very complicated.
He'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
It's very complicated, so forgive me. Yeah, it's not just big choices that matter in that game, it's the small ones too. So, here's the plan for the Enemy Within. I'll give the choices that actually matter, and I have to compromise. Alright, I'll do 6 choices. I'll do the one, okay, y'all can vote on the Tiffany and the main 5 choices. But with John, I'm going to try and be friendly with him. Because John is such an important character. For the first episode and second episode, it's so difficult. It's difficult to do.
Arkham have taken hostages.
Oh, I am not ready. I'm so glad later episodes don't have that. Episode 1 is big and it just. Oh.
I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
I mean, granted,
Carry on, gents.
some choices, depending on what we say, I won't have to get them pulled. And some choices I flat out have to wait another day so we can get them pulled. So we can see what the one is. Oh, it's such a complicated game to do. Tell why'd you have to make such a complicated game? Not just go with your basic 5. What happened? You put extra effort into the Enemy Within and you made them really matter. I guess I'll just be John, but lying and telling some truth was originally a big choice, so... It's difficult, alright? It's very, very difficult.
Commissioner, get to safety.
Wait, is it even 6 choices? I think it actually might be 4. Never mind, it might be just the main 5. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me think about it. Let's see, Luke, let's see. Tiffany,
Batman!
Gordon,
No! It's a trap!
no, Tiffany Mori, Give me a minute. I'm gonna actually have to remember all this. How we handle Maury and the agents. I think that's all the big choices for the entire episode. So there's 5 big choices that actually matter. So maybe I think that's yeah. I think there's main 5 choices. So maybe it's not as complicated as I'm thinking it is. I'm just overthinking it. I have a bad habit of doing that. Oh. Oh, great. So in short, I think we'll stay with the main 5 choices because those kind of do play normally. Well, episode 4 might, or 2 might actually have 1 choice change.
I have to stop them.
But yet again, there was a choice on how someone feels.
Save our city.
See, the thing is, it's not only just the main 5 choices, it's also, relationships. I don't know how to deal with the relationship aspect of the game. So it's, that's a difficult thing because some characters feel differently because of those big choices, but some will feel differently just because of what you said. Oh, there's so much of that game, it's not even funny. I'll just do the main 5 choices and I'll you know what? I'll do the main 5 choices and I'll flip a coin on what to do with the rest of them. I think that will be fair. That'll be fair because it's not the main 5 choices. How about that? I think that would be very fair.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what.
See how much pressure that game has on me? I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love Batman Enemy Within. It's one of my favorite Batman games of all time.
Figure out Penguin's next.
There's so much to it. It's like, what do I do? You know, when you first play it, you don't think about that stuff, and when you try to do a video series on it, oh, there's quite a lot, actually.
Penguin improved the armor.
Speaking of whom, a little bullet first, please. There's no beat. Yeah, sorry for just taking a week, and I'm sorry for ranting about what to do with Batman. I think just fairly, just make a random chance. I did it before, so you know why I thought. I overthink these kind of things, people. You'll pay for Grogan. I don't need toys. I think you're scared of me.
You're scared. Come out and face me, man to man.
Now why would I do that? When I
Batman?
can have this drone do all the work for me.
You know what I just remembered? I actually turned the brightness up or down a little bit on this, so it might look a little different. Because of that, the red actually looks like the red I like, thankfully. You know the red I was complaining about in the Shadows Edition series? Yeah, I fixed it. You have to turn down your brightness. I don't remember if I restored it or not, but
If I could just
don't matter now.
Hack into it, I can get to Penguin.
Hopefully this video doesn't look too dark.
Anything?
Anti-bat arsenal, really? So yeah, I think that'd be, I think that'd be very, very fair for just because. And we can still do the main 5 choices, and everything won't be super overwhelming until we get to season 3.
My armor.
I mean,
if Penguin has
episode
more
4.
like that,
The batsuit will be a liability.
Forgive me, my
already
brain
in bad
doesn't work
shape.
anymore.
it couldn't protect
Alright, the
me
game
from a
fries
knife,
my brain, and
let alone
decisions
Penguin's
matter,
new
and
arsenal.
it's like doing Detroit Become Human. And I don't know if I'll ever even try to do that game. Trust me.
Bruce.
That game is like impossible to do for me.
Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable.
I'll talk to Bruce Wayne, he'll underestimate me. I'll
Far
be
from
perfect
helpless.
hostage. I'll talk to Bruce
Penguin
Wayne.
would never pass up an opportunity to gloat. He'll be happy to talk to
kinda
his
has a huge
old
ego.
friend Bruce Wayne.
And while he's
Yeah.
busy talking, you'll
Oh,
figure
yeah,
out
I mean-
a way to stop him.
Yeah, I think that'd be the
Besides,
fairest.
I
That'd
won't
be
be
fair.
going alone.
You know,
Get Gordon on the line.
so
give him
just
our files
don't make it
on
feel
Oswald
overwhelming
Cobblepot.
and stuff like that.
Tell
Because I
him
think
that
that's what I
we
did
a little
with
digging after he took my position
the
as CEO.
original. So I apologize
He should
if I
know
did.
who really killed Commissioner Grogan.
So
And that the killer will be in
I think that'd be fair.
Cobblepot Park.
I think that'd be very
Tell him
fair
Bruce
for
Wayne will meet him there.
y'all. So y'all can vote, see what happens, and y'all won't know what happens in the series. So if we completely screw up and make a character hate us, well, the coin decided. So if we have just a god-awful relationship with Tiffany, whoops.
Lieutenant, these
I just do
officers
actually feel like that game should actually that does feel like a major choice. I'll count that as a major choice on Tiffany part though. The game doesn't say it, but I'll say it. But so if we anger John at the funeral, the coin decided. That's gonna suck. Cause I actually want a good relationship with that guy. But hey, it'd be random until the Shadows Edition series where I'll just be playing this game Shadows Edition.
Transmitter.
Anyway then.
Hidden behind the statue.
Give us room.
Transmitter.
Wayne Tech.
By the way, hold up. Where's
Controlling the drones.
thingamabobber? 100% of you guys say we successfully distracted the penguin. Why is this a choice? I don't know.
Damn it!
And the fact it's in the 70s and not in the 90s is surprising. So people fail this.
If you can destroy the transmitter,
I'll
Oswald loses control
hold
of the drones.
on my end, but I do
There's
want
no
to
way
replay
to
this episode and
get
see
to
what
it,
happens if you
Martinez.
fail.
Lieutenant, you need a
People get-
distraction.
What
I can keep them
happens?
talking while you get into
Going
position.
to go
How
ahead
the hell
and
you gonna do
Google
that?
that. What?
I don't think listening to the guy who
I can get him angry. I can run over past you when expect. I can get him angry.
I know exactly how to push
Well, I'm gonna look
Oz's
that up.
buttons. I'll make him so mad, the only thing he'll see is red.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
If
Trust me, Lieutenant.
you
I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
fail,
This is insane. But I'm all out of options. I'll go in around the back. If he sees me,
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and look up what happens
the
if you
perimeter
fail
tight.
doing it. I'm really curious. I'm actually
if he
curious.
suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
All right, what happens if you fail?
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
Maybe. No. Okay, I think I have an idea on how I can. It's kind of what I said.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mum. Because she's an
Okay, maybe if I just type in choices, maybe that'll work.
aren't coming back.
They better not.
Do.
Oh! They
Nope.
say bad things about my family.
All penguin scenes and ending. Okay, maybe this will work.
Stop us, please.
I'm genuinely curious, so I apologize. My commentary will not be as interesting. It's never interesting, granted. But I'm curious now. Okay. What happens if I fail? Like, I mean, I'm not assuming.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The penguins got away in Cobblepot Park.
Oswald.
Yep. Shut it,
Bruce,
Ping.
welcome.
Lies is
The
not
pigs are
ending. There's
making
an
it hard to
alternate
bring in the
ending,
boat for
technically.
Batman.
I will do this in my own time then.
But now that you're here,
If that's what it
I
must
have
take.
the perfect law.
Thankfully, it's no. What? Okay.
Not that I'm
Alright, I'll do it on my own then, to see how I can fail this. Yeah, that's the decision. Fail this.
Never known a way.
I'm curious. I'm gonna stop you. Have something in mind. I want to talk. I want to talk, Oswald.
It's a bit late in the day for that.
With my fists.
Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. So far, only
Chuffed.
Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman.
I mean, the only
not already
hypothetical
here to
way
save
you could actually
He's
fail
usually
this
so on
is,
top of everything.
you know, might because they think you're not worth his
Only
effort.
because a few
Trying to get
more
his ego down.
screens.
We're gonna get his
Maybe
ego
you
up.
just aren't
Destroy his
important
ego,
enough.
whatever.
Everyone knows you're only Lady Arkham's.
I'm nobody's lackey, Wayne. Lady Arkham, partners in crime, and Batman will show. He just
I don't know.
when lives are at stake.
Maybe it's closer than you think.
And when he arrives, oh ho ho.
Alright, I'm gonna go and see what happens if you
Lights,
fail.
the sounds,
I'm just
the
curious
blood
now.
running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way.
I mean, I'm not
Fine.
expecting much to
All
change,
Lady
but there's an
Arkham's.
option. I mean, the only way is
He's got
silent,
some Pretty
right?
big ideas.
You're an idiot, you're just a pawn.
And
I know
I'm
who she really
about
is.
to kick into
Just a
gear.
pawn.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you, Oz. She's just using you.
Oh, we got an understanding, her and I.
You know.
Done all right by oldest brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago. You and me met in his very park.
Alright, I guess it's...
Me,
I believe that's the second. Okay, I remember now. How did the scene go in order?
Take a gander at us now.
What?
Night and day.
Sounds like one, you belong in the gutter. I treated you with respect.
You have everything you wanted. Just quit while you're ahead.
Exactly my plan. Just a few loose ends to tie up first.
Get him, Gordon.
Batman!
I really have a feeling that just saying nothing here would actually make me fail.
Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it?
No!
Did you really come here
I came alone. You scared of Batman?
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know.
I mean, well, I guess he kind of does have the upper hand on Batman. I mean, I can't beat Batman to fight this guy. I have to be Bruce.
Felt like you were working out some
It's just a drug.
Hey, Bruce.
You pissed me off, Oz. So you got what was coming to you.
Oh, I'll tell you what's coming to me. Revenge! And it's about bloody time.
Even though I did nothing to you?
Locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The way it's caused the ruin of my entire blood
I'm about to really get under this guy's skin. I can't
Enough of
wait.
this! You trying to get me?
Alright, well, I didn't really know. I mean, hypothetically, literally saying nothing would actually be the best way to fail this. Hypothetically speaking. Oh, I got a way to get this guy under this shit.
We're done chatting, old friend.
Oh, I have a beautiful
I'm
idea.
releasing these drones!
Your mother deserved Arkham. You heard me. She was insane, unfit to walk the streets. And you know it.
I'll kill you!
Yep, it works alright!
Oh, bloody hell!
Oh, that worked. Oh, love it. Yeah, I'm kind of a jerk to you to say, but hey. Oh, that feels so good. Come here. No. And here where I think he's supposed to go get paralyzed.
You bastard! Bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
Is that all you...
Goodbye, Oswald. Hurt him. Hope you enjoy prison.
Enjoy prison, Cobblepot. It's where you're gonna spend the rest of your life.
Freedom is right.
Ah, glitches. I love them. This is actually the least glitchy episode, so. 4 wasn't that bad either, I guess. Well, no, never mind. Arkham.
I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham owes you
Well, I'm Batman. I mean, I'm not Batman.
The GCPD
I'm
does
Bruce,
too.
man.
I won't forget it.
Do I still have the...
Thank you.
That's,
You and me
it was
both.
both.
Lieutenant.
I won't argue there.
You think this changes anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
Can't wait.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man.
Well,
She's not gonna
still.
stand for this.
No.
Yeah, but top man's gone, so
thought
that's
I'd say
actually a
this,
good
but-
thing, so...
I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Yep, he sure does. Batman, the Telltale series. Yep, 100%. I'm sure he knows where Vicky is. It's not like he literally had a lot to deal with, like someone trying to prevent his butler slash father die and his house from getting burned, and have to get his old best friend and pretend and have him say goodbye to his girlfriend, sort of girlfriend.
How go the repairs?
Where's Lucius?
Going offline kept Penguin from
I just thought of that. What is Lucius doing right now? Can you not repair this?
Our system.
I know we have him
That
with Wayne
computer
Tech,
barely
but I'm
runs,
just
and
saying.
worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything.
There's real batterags. At least those don't have any
If
technology in
it's
them.
running again. It's going
Or
to
any
need tracking
hacking.
down Lady Arkham.
Electricity,
How
electronics,
can
and
I
that's what the word I'm trying to say.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin.
Well, it just makes sense.
Bruce,
75 also said.
last
75%
few
says
weeks,
Alfred is not to
I
blame.
worry about the toll they've taken on
Yeah.
you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll.
So yeah, I
Those
might get the
were men you once trusted.
might get the
After
Batman
finding
Animated
out
Vision
what
choices
you
pulled
did
up
about
tonight,
your father,
or after this video
people
goes up.
must seem a great disappointment to you. Always.
I don't need friends. I have you, Alfred. I haven't given up hope. I have you,
We're all
Al.
people.
So I'm happy.
You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that
really?
happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted
Not
that.
to blame,
Wanted
Alfred.
to put an end to his crimes.
You're not
If
to
I'd helped
blame.
her-
Just say it, Bruce.
If I'd stopped Thomas.
Yes, I get it. You
these
have
horrors
regret,
to
but
the
you're
train.
not to blame. Thank you.
For what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the
How long
man
did
I am
episode 5
today.
take us to do? Shaz edition. I was so glad I'm gonna play those for the series.
Thank you, Bruce.
3. Took us 3 parts.
But our work isn't done.
Actually, yeah, this episode's only an hour and 20.
The children of Arkham are still out there. And
Potentially.
Lady Arkham.
So
Both Penguin
fairly
and Mayor Dent
short.
on the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to
I thought
Poison
she was
City.
talking about Selena for a minute.
With Penguin
I wasn't paying
gone, my
attention. I was getting my
CEO
Twitch
access
ball open to
restored,
look at some.
and finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see
Well, this should be
exactly
fun.
what Oswald was doing during his time in charge.
Yes,
I
what has
cross-reference
Oswald
that with
done?
all the data we have on Vicky Vale.
You know, this dialogue choice coming
We
up
might
here
be
at
able to
least
figure out
makes
the children of
sense when
Arkham's
you
next
do the
move.
penguin option. Because, I think you may have already
Your
said it and I haven't listened.
administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see
Yeah,
what
that- at
Oswald
least it makes
was
sense in
doing
this
when he
universe-
sat
in
in
this
my
version.
chair.
If you stop Penguin, he still says it and it doesn't really make sense to me.
Master
'Cause,
Cobblepot's
well,
sense of
yeah,
humor
Penguin's been
hasn't
gone for
changed
5
much
days.
since you
I
were
hope my
We just
CEO title would be
see what
restated.
he was doing.
I don't know, maybe I haven't had time, I don't know.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance
Probably not,
systems
'cause
across
Gordon,
Gotham. Every building using
Harvey
Wayne
was
Tech security
kinda at
to be
his
spied
breaking
on from
point.
the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
Okay, I think that should be everything. Nope, that's not
Oswald
everything.
altered
Records.
several public records using the Wayne network.
I think I need to look at records as well. I think Victoria Vale.
All mention of her birth name,
okay.
Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait.
If I
What's
remember
this?
right.
He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data.
It's so weird that
One
they
the
made
bad computer
Vicky
can become.
Vale a
What
supervillain
is
in
it
Telltale.
Miss Vale
That is such a
wanted to
strange
hide?
decision to make. I mean, every other change is
What do we
100%
have
fine, but that's just a weird
They
one.
did more than just...
Yeah, I mean,
this
yet again, it's
stuff.
also weird that the Waynes were
Every
corrupt in
building
this
in Gotham
universe.
with the Wayne Tech security system can be
Yeah, and you never
accessed
really see a universe where they are
and
not.
remotely controlled.
Unless you count Flashpoint.
If Oswald was the
But
brawn,
you kind of can't considering
Vicky
he's
is the brains.
Thomas Wayne.
So
Thomas
let's check
Batman in
her
that
file.
universe, but
she
you
may
know.
have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
Investigate Cobblepot's. Cobblepot. Yep, whatever.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public
30s?
record. Her true name,
I wouldn't
Victoria
visit.
Arkham.
To think she was here in the manor.
It's a mid-20s,
Nothing in
if
the way of
anything,
her
if
true
not
nature
early.
then.
Nah, maybe mid to late 20s, not mid-30s. Alright,
The
this is the
Gazette's
only
records
matters.
of the articles written by B.G.D.W.H. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are no gaps between entries. But
Sorry.
it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
We just checked that.
Now that we
There we
know
go.
how Oswald
See?
manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to... There.
There we go.
No more holes.
Thankfully, Batman thought of that.
She was looking at
Thankfully, he
Arkham
thought of
patients,
having
records, checking
any
submissions,
deleted
prior histories.
data from the Wayne Tech
She was trying to
from
figure
Wayne
out
Tech
who was
be
actually sick.
instantly recoverable
Was
from the back
committed
computer.
because
Thankfully, he
of
thought of
her,
that.
Falcone. and
Why
my
would
father.
you ever think of that? He's Batman, of course he thought of it. Batman's prepared
Vicky was
for
digging deep.
practically the worst
Gotham
things.
City records, freedom of information.
He's kind of
requests,
prepared for
exposed to conspiracy
any
forums.
horrible thing.
All to find.
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty.
So that's why
You know what
Penguin
she
took
does?
all my stuff.
We'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the bat
There's
prototypes
Lucius.
has been stolen.
By Lady
What?
Arkham.
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
She
Okay, I'm just
stole
gonna
from
say
you
it. That's very convenient.
after we opened our doors to her. After all that you two...
Alfred.
Kind of over.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted?
Must have a reason. She's messing with me. She betrayed
selfish?
me. She is
Maybe
messing
she's
with
just
me.
messing with me. It was some kind of joke.
She broke into your office and stole valuable property as a joke?
It's
She has an
Catwoman.
unusual
She,
sense of humor.
yeah,
The device she stole. It's a prototype.
that's good.
It's an electronic skeleton key. With it,
Which in
you
English
can
is
bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
well, of
That
course.
key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some answers from
I was
City.
gonna say, a little convenient that we were just learning about how there is something at Wayne Enterprises just like that. Little strange, but we know something doesn't work for them. But I wouldn't blame anybody for thinking that. Just saying, a little too convenient.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at
Stole
least.
surprise. You stole from me, trying to get my
Clearly my
attention.
ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't
You know what's funny? I don't
blame you
remember.
for
Was
wanting it back.
there a back previously on?
I'm
I
surprised
don't
you
remember.
had a toy like this. No doubt
Okay, that's
Batman
actually a good
would use
question.
it
Why
for
would
the
Batman
good
even
of
have that?
Gotham. But the less noble
It's Wayne Tech. He
actions
knows
are
how to
so
hack
much
it, you would
more
think.
exciting.
He knows where
Why
all
should
the
I give
tips
it
and
back?
gadgets, and he knows where the little
So
weakness is.
much potential.
It's beneath you,
Just
hand it
imagine
over,
what
it's
I'd
too
be able to
dangerous.
dig
It's
my
beneath you,
claws
Selena.
into.
A thief
Just
of your
saying.
class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the
True, you
man
did
whose
rob the
belt is an
mayor.
armory.
At the very beginning of this game.
Catch. I know you're just playing into my pride, but you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long con...
And that will be it for this episode of Batman. The Telltale series, supposed to say Batman the Enemy Within. Sorry, my brain, I've been playing a lot of that today, so forgive me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode of Batman the Telltale series. But you guys decide what happens. So if you like, comment, and subscribe really well for more videos just like this one. And if I remember to do it, when this gets posted, there will be polls for you to go vote on in episode 1 of season 2 of Batman. So, yay, if I remember to do it, because I have bad memory. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.